Good evening. Is that a bit far away from me? My mic looks like super low right now. Oh no. What the fuck has Windows done now? Hold up. I actually gotta check this out, because if the fucking thing just messed around with my sound settings again, I am not gonna be happy. Manage sound devices. Oh god, I forget where this fucking thing even is. Device properties. 55 seems the regular. What's my... Maybe I have been keeping it closer to myself than I usually have. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that as the stream goes on and see if it, see if it's, like, generally lower. It looks like it's a little bit further now, but I might have been, like... Depending on words and enunciation and shit like that, you can get a lot of varying volume, which I frustratingly found out, very recently. Probably should have expected something like this to pop up on stream then. Yeah. It's Monday, and, apparently that just means it's, job night. Which isn't bad. But I thought I'd do this instead of, like, starting the, new quest line after the patch drops, because that's going to be 8 o'clock. I'm also getting back from work, or I'm also going into the office tomorrow, so I'm going to be back from work probably late, so that might not line up then, especially if I want to give myself some free time. Sorry, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Ooh. Oh, I knew I forgot to do something. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. So, we are off to somewhere in the middle of Thanalan. I think if I remember correctly, the former Paladin Captain, well, from, Papashan, we learned that the former Paladin Captain has allegedly found Oathkeeper. I hope it's Oathkeeper, because that's what I put in the title. But yeah, we've been sent to investigate. So, I'm very curious to see if there is much of a change in the, quality of the job quest here. Because some of the ARR ones aren't great, and, I mean, yeah, fair enough. ARR, after all, was made under... I was about to say made under duress, but that's what it must have felt like at the time. But yeah, as a result, there are definitely some of the job quests that haven't felt great at 50, or the equivalent. So, I'm curious to see how this one goes. Hey, man. The Paladin who cried wolf. Papashan is relieved to see you. Ah, just the man I was hoping to see. I now know where Solxakil sent his last missive to me. Know from where Solxakil sent his last missive to me. Falcon's Nest, a hamlet in the Kurthus Western Highlands. It is there I would have... it is there I would have you begin your search. God damn it. Reclaiming Oathkeeper, I was right, would do much to restore the honor of the Sultan Sworn, but we must not get ahead of ourselves. First, we must find our missing man. Indeed. People of Falcon's Nest. Yeah, don't worry, everyone. There's... I swear I'm not trying to look like the Heavensward with my Paladin gear. I'm not wearing enough of it to get noticed. This should be fine. Forchete. Solxagil. Never heard of him. Was he one of the new craftsmen working with 100 Eyes? Sorry, we see an awful lot of new faces around here. Most don't leave an impression, other than the heretics and bandits, that is. Okay, so... I guess that's a good question. Solxagil doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that would walk around low profile with his armor, so... A Rogadan Paladin? Well, I do recall a traveler who spent several days here, at least. Okay, wow, thank you for the helpful information. Joselo. There was a pitched battle the other night out in the wastes. Involved a rather large man and a party of his fellow heretics, to hear the scouts tell it. Naturally, we chose not to intervene. If they wish to kill each other, by all means. That sounds relatively promising. So who's 100 Eyes? Have I ever talked to you before? I feel like I haven't. Heard you was asking after a Rogadan, in a fashion that might give a man cause to worry. I know Solxagil. New, I should say. Older fellow, spent some time chatting with the young blood. He came through, like the rest of us before him, looking for the same thing we all do. Bandits ambushed him in the night, out in the wastes. Buried him with my 2 hands the next day. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. Out near Camp Riversmeet. Constraint took... Constraint... Oh, Constraint, that's a name. Took it especially hard, close as he was to him. Holy shit. We knew the man for exactly 1 job quest line, and he seemed like a fucking stellar paladin compared to, I don't even remember his fucking name. Unless he's gone and faked his death again. Unless he has gone and faked his death, which, like... He did manage to worm his way away from the monetarists, so, like... Maybe? What's up? Oh. Oh, I got stunned. That's why that happened. There we go. Oh, I was waiting for that field to go. Alone his blessing be upon you, sir. I say, that was rather a frightful experience. Were you a friend of Solxagil's too? Ah, good. That is to say, my condolences. I knew there had to be others who would want to know. Hey, newest girl. It was the work of the Death's Embrace, I'd wager. Those fiends who you just slew just now were sent by them as well. My kinsmen think them but another band of sellswords or heretics. If only they knew what they were truly capable of. Oh no. Newest girl, you like half asleep. Can only hope that they will heed my warnings this time. If you would excuse me. Yes. Ugh. Aldine, this is Papashan. Have you found Solskjaer? He's dead. Gods almighty! Slain by Death's Embrace. I heard some of those bastards were still skulking around, but I never thought they would try to... Wait. Could it be that they were the ones who held Oathkeeper? And that they killed Solskjaer when he tried to take it back? I don't fucking know. Damn it all, still no answers. Though there is still the boy. Get after him and find out what he knows. Paladin 2? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Have you been feeling the Heavensward questline so far? This is the first quest I did of it. Other than the one that was just like, hey, so you're gonna be taking orders from Papashan now? Not whoever the fuck is in Uldar? Because I still can't remember his name. Which probably says a lot, honestly. Also, interesting that these people are saying that Solskjaer was a heretic. I don't know if that's like a Heavensward Paladin versus other Paladin thing, or what, but... A pleasure to see you again, sir. Was there something you wished to discuss? Genlands, that's it. Oh, so you're the Free Paladin Solskjaer told me about. It is an honor to meet you at last, Aldine. That is for the second time. My name is Constane. Constane? I don't know how to pronounce that. Truly honored, sir. Truly, truly honored. Sorry if I'm a bit out of sorts. It's just... I've been thinking about him a lot. About the first day we met, when he saved me. How his sword gleamed as he danced among the wolves. I begged him to teach me the ways of the Paladin, so I could save others like he saved me. He must have turned me down a dozen times before he finally relented. Probably because he caught me asking around about Oathkeeper. But I suppose he didn't think I was strong enough to help him reclaim the sword. Why else would he sneak off to challenge Death's Embrace while I was away? I should have been there, Aldine. I should have been there. I've decided I'm going to take it back. Oathkeeper, I mean. He said I wasn't ready to wield this soul, but what choice do I have now that he's gone? I gave you one too, huh? I want to find it too. You want to find it too, don't you? Then help me, Aldine, please. Alright. You will? Alone be praised. You won't regret this. Oh, if Solskjaer could see us now. Two paladins united in purpose. I suppose it's rather premature for me to claim the title, isn't it? One veteran paladin and one aspiring paladin, then. United in purpose. We shall recover Oathkeeper and bring Solskjaer's murderers to justice. As soon as I uncover new information, that is. Oh. I'm pretty sure it was Genlands. That sounds about right. I don't know how to pronounce that. Solarettes? Solare, I would presume.
Solard. Solard.
Oh no, just Solaret. Goring Blade is sick. Big time upgrade for you. I know, I get to press an alternate button at the end of my combo. Constane has made an exciting new discovery. I have tidings, Aldine. Hidden among Solskjaer's belongings was a journal, final entry of which contains what appears to be a map of the Gorgagne holdings. He marked a spot near the river, though he did not write why. Yeah, considering how devoted he was to recovering Oathkeeper, surely it has some relation. I say we sally forth and investigate. We may encounter wild beasts or worse, of course, but we are all well equipped to face them. Well, that is to say, you are. God damn, he thick, boy. 70 is when the magic starts to happen. Yeah, I went through all the abilities and, like, yeah, there's a lot of shit that's missing up until this point. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, Paladin has more interesting things defensively going on early. And that's not a bad thing. But, obviously, it's not much to actively do. It's the kind of thing you go, oh, I need to hit a button, and then you look through your options. Which... And the pun is intentional. Yeah, yes, I caught that. But yeah, like, I can't imagine that, like, that prospect is, all that appealing. Well, actually, you know what? I say that, but then I also remember that, like, Dark Knight is, like, significantly worse until you actually get one of its best defensives. Whereas, with Paladin... you don't have, like, the healing stuff yet, but you've got, like, a decent amount of, like, defensive stuff going on. You didn't hang your head and sigh, so I had to reiterate. I'm trying to take them more in stride. Impressive, eh? Took some doing, but I managed to resize Solxagil's Solarettes. Okay, yeah, maybe he is just fucking dead. Wow, that's a hell of a bummer to start this quest off on. They should afford me excellent protection against, thigh-high threats. Yeah, walls. Anyway, let's see where this map leads. Somewhere over yonder, perhaps? Gallant Coronet. A light catches your eye, and on closer inspection, you find a gallant coronet buried beneath the snow. Yeah, I'm really starting to wonder if Solxagil, like, Trail of Frozen Blood leads west. Like, Solxagil's whole thing in the last job quest was, I am going to give you this, you're not going to know why, but you're going to become a paladin, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't put it past him, not knowing very little of the guy, I wouldn't put it past him to be like, I need to train this kid up. I better have the other guy do it. I'll send a thing off to Papashan, I'll make it look like I'm not around, so he has to kind of, like, work with Aldine, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna be disappointed if he is actually, like, completely dead, but if there's nothing else to this quest but training this kid up, I think, like, that would have been actually a really cool thing to add. Was it further to the... Oh, Aldine! Find anything? Headgear common to the Sultan Sworn Elite. Okay, well, that's Solxagil's. Why is it out here? And he marked it on the... Solxagil's coronet. And he did come here. There was a trail of blood as well, you said? Let's follow it and see where it leads. Although I guess it could have been left in the snow, but... Seems to lead towards the Dusk Vigil. Oh, of course it does. Is there a Dusk Vigil hard? I can't remember. Learned something fun today. It's possible to solo Seiryu now. Nice. Oh, hey, Ryuzaki. How's it going? I think it's taking us westward. And he got beat down. Well, maybe... no, hold on. I got this. Okay. Come on. Come over here. Thank you. Wait, did whoever cast that just stun everyone? Not a very good spell if you're going to stun yourself when you're firing it at melee. Jesus. Of course. Death's Embrace. Must have made camp here, and Soxigol learned of it. Wait. Was that movement just now? To the west. We cannot let them escape. Okay, now we're actually doing something. I was gonna say, like, just blindly following some trails with, like, very little variance is not very fun. No, there's Stone Vigil hard. Oh, that must have been what I was thinking of. Great. Saw more of Eyes and DSR today. Nice, nice. End of the road. Don't seem to be carrying Oathkeeper. Well, if nothing else, we can at least bring them to justice for their countless other crimes and ensure that they harm no more innocents. To arms, Aldine. For justice. For Soxigil. Thought the coronet would help, but that speech still felt rather uninspired. Hopefully we'll have... Oh, sorry, one sec. Hut! Why'd you turn off my tank stance? God damn it. Oh, why blind? Oh, this is the tough one. Oh, it's one of these again. Wait, two? Oh. God, Rage of Halone has such an over-the-top fucking animation. I really should be interrupting you, shouldn't I? Got him. Right before they died. We did it. Did we win? I mean, by the fury we won. That villainous scum will prey on the weak no longer. Pity they didn't have Oathkeeper. Well, all in a day's work for a pair of paladins, eh? Back to Falcon's Nest for a well-earned rest. Yeah, GG easy. Did you actually go back to... Yeah, you did. The wheels of justice are slow to turn, as we know all too well. Even Sir Emmerich, who they say cares deeply for the welfare of every Ishgardian, even he is bound by bureaucracy. It all comes back to the war in the end. It's not heretics or dragons, well, you know how it is. Wait, why are we talking about this? And the Fallens, well, if you head that far west without enough hired help, you've no one to blame for yourself, but yourself for what happens. Oh, I guess he's lamenting that no one's gonna help them. So when my mother's caravan... Oh. When my mother's caravan was raided on the road to Tailfeather, I was resigned to never knowing who to blame. Until Soxagil told me all about Death's Embrace. I realized they were the ones responsible for that and many other attacks. They choose targets with care, preying on those who wouldn't be missed, save by their equally powerless friends and family. But everyone deserves a champion, even the least among us are worth saving. I don't even know if the remaining members of the Death's Embrace have Oathkeeper, but even if they don't, it is our duty as paladins to stop them. That's what Soxagil would say, were he here, right? I guess, but I have no response to that. Cool. Upon HP recovery via healing magic cast by self or a party member, or protective barriers cast on all party members. Ooh. Okay. Constant wishes to share with you a rather unusual development. Curious tidings, Aldine. Not long ago, I received word from an acquaintance of mine, Grimold, who claims to have in his possession a missive written by Soxagil and addressed to me. He insisted that I come collect it from him in person in Tailfeather. And since we haven't any leads in our search for Oathkeeper, I see no reason to deny him. Let us be off then. Admittedly, I have a problem with the 50-60 job quest from a lore standpoint. How the hell are our trainers just let into Ishgard when it took us a few months plus sponsorship from one of the noble houses? Ryuzaki, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that is a silly thing to get hung up on. Plus, Soxagil's been shown to be, like... But... Well, okay. No. First of all, I think the only thing you can really... Wait. No, okay. Actually, here's an important question. Has anyone... Have any of them ended up in Ishgard proper in, like, the first couple of quests? Heckle my brain back. I mean... Appreciate you coming all this way, Constant. I know it must seem a little odd. Frankly, it's been strange from the start. Sends a missive with provisions when we've got Moogles running around who can do it far faster. Bard, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think you might be right, yeah. Honestly, I've been too far away from Heavensward the entire time to, like, think of, like, the problems there. Yeah, they went on behalf of the Twin Adder in Bard. Right, but I guess the question is, like, the political situation in Ishgard is such that, like, they're still not really letting people through. Right? Like, realistically speaking, that kind of resolves... maybe even, like, at the end of point .0. Well, but isn't there... I don't know. Well, here's a question then. How the fuck did the Sky Steel... Oh, sorry, Ugh. How did the Ironworks have a setup in Ishgard then? Like, if you're gonna pick away at that, wouldn't the Ironworks just being in Ishgard be more of a weird lore thing? Well, actually, that's even the linchpin, because whatever situation you could describe that allows the steel, like, I can't remember the name of the fucking organization, the name of the place, but whatever thing you come up for the Ironworks could have been used for the others too. Like, I don't know. It's... interesting thing to look back on retrospectively. Sky Steel Manufactory, thank you. Interesting thing to look back on in that regard. But then, I mean, we also find Y'shtola and bring her in. So clearly people associated with the Warrior of Light don't really have a problem with that. I don't know. Remember Sid was commissioned by the Holy See itself for the airship? Okay, so the Holy See is open to dealing with people on a business level. And we're talking about Ishgard proper only, not getting around to, like, Tailfeather or Vulcan's Nest, which are significantly less city-controlled, right? So, yeah, they got around. I don't think the playable world is the only way to get around, you know? Like, you have to consider that, too. Even if I do grant that, like, getting into Ishgard might be a bit weird, the world exists outside of the play space too, so like, yeah, I don't know. That wouldn't even really bother me. I'd sit there for a couple of seconds and go, I don't know, they must have gotten around or something, which doesn't seem that difficult. But yeah, yeah. Not to mention the fact that bandits have been raiding caravans to Tailfeather for weeks. If it weren't for them moving on, this latest shipment would have likely never arrived. Any road. Backing off, really. From what I can tell, it was languishing in someone's storeroom for a while. Better late than never, though, eh? It was your friend's wish that you, come all this way. Read it for yourself and you'll see. I left you a gift near the 100 throws. Take it and become the man you were destined to be. Curious fellow, this Soxgill. Any road, if I were you, I'd head north and find whatever it is before someone else does. My thanks, friend. I shall do just that. In 1.0, Kurthus was massive and mostly unexplored because the enemies were too strong. Okay, sure, but this isn't. Like, I would imagine the environmental upheaval might have thinned things out a bit, you know? Let's head toward the throws and see what we find, Aldine. Right. But yeah, like, to be clear, like, I think I was a bit too, like, I think I was a bit too aggressive in being like, that's dumb. But I will say that, like, you know what it is? It's one of those things that I don't care if they just hand wave it away or whatever. But if some way down the track, one of the job quests, like, just brought that up, and someone was like, yeah, how the hell did you actually get through to Ishgard? Like, they were closed off and shit. And they actually set out something that was reasonable. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Do you get a chess piece? It should be around here somewhere. Oh, we're still looking for it. No, they cut off the interconnectedness and most of the regions aren't in the current game. Right, but that's my point, right? Is like the places in the video game that we can traverse isn't the extent of the world, right? So if they just RollQuest ends up in Ultima Thule somehow, I mean well, I mean, there is more explanation for how that would end up in Ultima Thule than there is for anyone traversing Ishgard in Heavensward time. So, like you joke, but there is actually lore that explains that. Is that a soul you found? By the Fury, it is. And look, a pair of gallant quiesces. But why? Why do I feel like I'm being led by the nose? I mean, I don't want to say I told you so, but... Yeah? You know the real weird place to have a roll quest? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and like the reason that like there is even like a very constrained explanation on something. Well, I mean, okay, we're on my stream. We've done 6.1 and shit. I can say this without worry. Like the reason we're able to go back and help Themis in Elpis is specifically because of something we find that's still tied to that time. So like yeah, that would require a lot of work. And honestly, I don't see there any reason to be that. Although I don't know if the I don't know if the whole Myths of the 12 thing would ever touch on that, like its relationship to the ancients. But if it did, one of the gods could just say, hey, go back to Elpis and see some cool shit. Or something like that. First the journal, now this missive. There's so much I want to ask. So much I should have asked when he was still alive. If it actually turns out that he's still alive, I would really adore... What? That was it? Where the fuck did he go? Camp Riversmeet. Wait, why did... Why are we going back to Camp Riversmeet? Also, wow, this quest was nothing. Ah. To be honest, I never really understood why you accepted me as your pupil. What made you change your mind? What did you see in me? And what would you have me do now that you're gone? So it is true, then. Oh. Hey, Genlins. Papa John could not conceal the truth from me forever. told me of Solskill's claims in your search. Could not believe it. I would not believe it. Yet now... Come on. Third one, shine. Still nothing. I swear that wasn't me. What sorcery is this? Yeah, I fucking knew it. You excited for patch day? Hell yeah. Tataru questline? I want the combat tribe quest XP. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I ought to look into that. Oh, what did I get Astrologian to on this character? Maybe I'll go through that as Astro on this character, because I'll want to get... Actually, wait, hold... I've got to figure out who I'm going to do the Endwalker job quest things on. Oh, yeah, the Omega quest line too. Make sure you have the prerequisite quest chains done for the tribe. Also, Hildebrand. I mean, I'm way behind on Hildebrand. That's not going to happen anytime soon. The tribe stuff I'll do whenever. Like, I'm not interested in doing that, like, literally patch day. That's just something for me to consider when I'm leveling in the future. Oh, yeah, and the Omega quest line. Yeah. He was watching you, boy. You and the soul you bear. Could he have been a minion of Death's Embrace, spying on Solskill's pupil? Perhaps they hoped Solskill's quest would end with his death, that none would attempt to reclaim Oathkeeper in his stead. Oh, they thought us broken when our brothers betrayed us, when they robbed us of the sword and delivered it into their keeping. Wonder if we'll get duties in the quest line again. Amelian's deliveries too. Well, I'm not doing any crafting, so that's gonna be a way off for me as well. We did not give in to despair, nor will we do so now. Oathkeeper will be ours again. I swear it. I must return to Ul'dah now. The way our souls resonated was unlike anything I've ever seen before, and I would know what it portends. Pray continue to look after the boy, Aldine. What do you want from me? I got a new button! I say after a potentially very important conversation between all of us. I'm gonna go on 0. You also go on my cooldown bars. Oh my god, I have so many cooldowns. Jesus Christ, I don't know how I'm gonna fit them on this fucking thing. Goring Blade. Goring Blade's there. I already put it there. All according to plan. Constante has decided on a new course of action. I'm beginning to think I've been going about this the wrong way, Aldine. I've been trying to determine the whereabouts of Oathkeeper by retracing Solskill's steps, but honestly, how he came to... wait, what? I've been trying to determine the whereabouts of Oathkeeper by retracing Solskill's steps, but honestly, how he came to pursue and die at the hands of Death's Embrace isn't nearly as important as the fact that he did. Death's Embrace has the sword. It's the only logical conclusion. So if we find them, we find Oathkeeper. And even if I'm mistaken, we'd be doing the world a favor by bringing them to justice. I wouldn't presume to speak for Solxagil, but I'd like to think that you'd agree, don't you? Yes. Yes, well, I suppose we're going to find them. I suppose if we're going to find them, we had best start asking around. Although there is one thing which still troubles me. I think I need to speak with 100 Eyes. Yeah, because he's the one who told us... Yeah, And if the person on the ridge is actually Solxagil, then surely Thousand Eyes would be complicit in spreading the rumor. What's the level 60 one again? Oh, that's right. Rage Valone gets upgraded. A moment of your time, if it please. You can say? Sure, sure. It's about Solxagil. You never told me, but how exactly did he die? You want me to paint you a bloody picture? He was murdered. Found him and I buried him. That's all you need to know. It's just that the other day I could have sworn that Forgive me. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't let me keep you from your labors. Let us resume our hunt for Death's Embrace. Goring Royal, Royal, Goring Royal, Royal. Wait, what? Oh, yes, I figured that would have been it. Death's Embrace? Those bandits who used to raid caravans bound for Tailfeather. No one's seen neither hide nor hair of them recently. Why do you ask? Uldans, eh? Well, maybe they ran back to warmer climes? Never understood Southrons. Myself, queer folk prone to an inexplicable and irrational behavior, says the Ish Guardian. Like those buffoons who attempted to seize the Protector of all things. Apparently they snuck aboard some of the airships ferrying supplies to Camp Cloudtop. Of course, the knights drove them off. Last I heard, they had fled into the wild, screaming Thol's balls this and swivin whoresuns that. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Aldine? Admittedly, we've no reason to believe these men are the ones we seek, but we've been blessed with serendipity before. There's no harm in investigating, at least. I fall asleep 90 noodle. No worries. Have a good sleep. Speak with the House Halienart Squire at Camp Cloudtop. God, I can't remember the last time a quest sent me here. Even for job quests, I feel like I've rarely been out here. The Uldans who tried to seize the Protector. Aye, I remember them. Baffling, really. Signed their own death warrants with their ill-conceived attack. You can be sure that House Halienart won't allow them to leave these isles alive. Yeah, but do you know where they are? Death's Embrace, eh? Well, I suppose it's possible that the bandits you seek. You're welcome to help us hunt them down if you like. The boy too, yes? He can join my unit. Given your reputation, I think you better suited to the van. I won't let you down. We gather at the Rose House. Come, let us delay no further. I'll see you there. Glad to have you with us, Master Felspark. Would that we could speak at length, but the Uldans are aware of our plans and have already fled to the east. Remember that these are desperate, dangerous men. Advance with caution and wait for reinforcements if necessary. With me. Oh wow, you all got fucking beaten. Forgive me, Master Felspark, but we can go no further. Maybe I should still be doing single target. No, whatever. We have them trapped. Ooh. Oh, great, avoid sin. We did what we could, but we simply haven't the strength. Alright. Sup? Oh, you didn't get hit by the AoE. Fuck me. Oh, actually, you're kind of tough. Oof. I think my armor might be failing me a little bit here. Well fought, Master Felspark. Leader was surely the toughest of the lot. Lady Lenny and... oh, fuck, I really forget how to pronounce her name. Lenia... Leniate? We'd be pleased to learn of our success. I shall inform her at once. Hmm? What have you got there? Gallant gauntlets. Gallant gauntlets? Why would a member of Death's Embrace be carrying these? There's no way he could have possibly planned this. It's too elaborate. Nearly impossible. But what other explanation could there be? We should return to Falcon's Nest. What? Why am I not casting that? I see. Before we cornered the leader, we came across their camp. It was plain to see that they had fallen on hard times, hence why they resorted to common banditry to survive. But isn't it strange when you think about it? I mean, if they had Oathkeeper, why not simply sell it? Surely someone would have been willing to pay for it. Beginning to wonder if Sogsagil succeeded in reclaiming the sword, or if the Death's Embrace ever had it at all. By the Fury, what to make of these pieces of armor? Just as I suspected, it fits perfectly. Whatever remnants of Death's Embrace there may be will still stay in hiding for some time, I should think. But should they dare to reveal themselves, we will finish what we started, as Solsigil intended. Yeah, that is very weird. I mean, even if even if we presume that Solsigil is alive, which, come on, like, is he setting up the Death's Embrace to take us on? That would be weird. This little sword of mine suffered a tremendous shock. Oh boy. Well, before we do that, we actually have to do some dungeoning. Oh, of course, the vault. So, let's get some tunes ready. While I do this. I'm gonna do this before I actually queue up, because I'm a tank, so I'm probably going to get this pretty damn quickly. God, I can't remember what we listened to last time. You know what, we haven't listened to 999 in a bit. Oh, that's loud. Okay, that's good. Actually, a bit louder might be alright. Yeah, alright. So, EGM muted. System... Oh, no, I already did the thing. Then I need to... Oh. I didn't do the last step. There we go. Oh, I should have put Airy in there as well. Although I guess I don't get Clemency. 58 was another level I couldn't remember where to go for quests. So I think this happened with Samurai, where I was like, where the fuck do I go to level 58 when I'm waiting for a queue? Like, it was a part 2, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, it was the Churning Mists. No, sorry, it was, Camp Cloudtop part 2. Hey, Ethel, how's it going? Alright, what do we have here again? Oh, right, we had 57s and 59s, which was fun. Hold on. I'll put in the area as well, because I really just want to get into a thing. Going good? How are you today? I'm not bad. I think this week's going to be busy, so I'm not really looking forward to it, but can't really complain yet. We'll see how things go. Oh, you know what Hold up. Thought it was a little quiet before. Change is lost. Awesome. Hopefully everything ends up okay. Yeah, it's just like, it's a weird intersection of shit I need to do that I need to be in the office for. That's just kind of annoying. Oh, thanks, friend. Alright, hold on. Now I need to fucking... There we go. Oh, right, I do actually have clemency here. For some reason, I convinced myself, oh no, you're not in a dungeon yet. You can't use the cool shit. Wait, do I? Oh, that's a spell. Oh, that's gonna be weird. Really be pulling more. Excuse me? Oh, there we go. Oh god, that gave me fucking nothing. Oh shit, are there actually people... Oh no, that's the dual conflict one, isn't it? Well, hopefully this queue is short. It's not really being short at the moment. How many more spaces have I got? Not many. I may have to redo this layout a bit. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, there's people here, though. So there's that, at least. Ah, of course. Let me know if the music's a bit loud or anything. Sound balance has been a bit weird today, so, yeah. I don't know what's up with it. My mic was all over the place, and then it seemed like the game sound was all over the place. Get tank stance. Okay, so I have everything except clemency. I feel like I haven't been healed by a white mage in a while, because I'm noticing the dips in health a lot more. But they are throughput kings, so like, yeah. Sound balancing is pain, music sounds fine to me, maybe could be scooted down a little. Alrighty. I'll take a look at that in a second. There are a few softer songs in this part of the list coming up. Maybe I'll leave it for the time being. No, I'll knock it down just a tad, and I'll adjust it from there. It's not a big deal. I guess we're going over here then. I don't know why I wasted the price over there. That was dumb. Shall do that now. Alright, that's down a little bit. Oh boy. Nice. I take that. I'll take that. Still hit me for some reason. There we go. Sounds good. Coolio. Oh wow, another one? I don't need both. Hey Husky, how's it going? You know what? I'm just gonna involve. Fuck it. I don't really have anything else substantial to put up, so... Y'all just can't hit me. God, that has a long cooldown. Holy shit. Just woke up, got some breakfast, now ready to watch you before work. Nice. Well, I hope your day goes well. fucking fingers backwards now on that opener. Oh, God. That sounds delicious. This samurai keeps getting themselves cleaved. It's really annoying. Yeah, that does sound really good. Hell, like, I had a grocery store down the road from me sells, like, pork Kievs with katsu sauce, and, oh, fucking delicious. Like, it is, like, store-bought manufactured stuff, but, like, fuck me. Super good. Really good. It's wild to think I have been doing a meal service for like almost 2 years now. Oh, yeah, gotcha. I thought about trying some of those, but like now that I literally have a like a grocery store down the street, like I can walk there in 2 or 3 minutes. If like I want to cook something, I should probably just like walk down there and do it. I just need to, like, make up a list. I actually miss cooking. Like, I used to make a lot of, pasta for myself at work. Or for work, rather. Not at work, Jesus. But obviously, since lockdown's a thing, like, I didn't need to prepare anything for lunches for work anymore, because I was just at home. So I haven't really been cooking in, like, ages. Japanese place near my house with no DoorDash fee, so katsu is easy enough for me to obtain. Oh, God. I'm worried I'd... That's dangerous. 0 delivery fee is... Ooh. It's at least, like, one thing decent about their delivery fees, like, not being, super cheap where I am. It's, like, it doesn't burn a hole in your pocket, but at the same time, you look at the price and you're like... The place is close enough that I could probably just get it myself. Which is good, too, because, like, most of the time I need to wait for things to be prepared, so I just go for a fucking walk while that happens, too. Isn't there... Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright, boss time. Actually, I'll stand a bit closer just to make sure that I don't range the healer. Oh my god, I keep... Hey look, I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm just permanently standing underneath the boss. I gotta go back and fucking... Yeah, exactly. I gotta go back and clip the... or highlight the fight. Or, no, I need to at least highlight the one where I got, like, bodied in a second. Because that was hilarious. Can I... Oh. I can't protect Astinian. Fuck am I... What the fuck do I have this ability for, then? If I can't cover Astinian. Oh my god, I'm... forgetting what class I am. Hell yeah. That's a level up. Did I actually get the rings from that? I did. Wait, what? Oh, that must have been gear I got just then. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't remember that happening. Well, I don't remember grabbing that. Ugh. No. No, I don't want to fight. Hold up. Bring my chocobo back into things. Right into an AoE. Sorry, buddy. Should probably, yep. Queue up for another. Ooh, I might need to do 2 more dungeons, I think. Is that group of people still leveling here, I wonder? I don't see any progress on the Fates. Maybe they moved away. Oh, alright, there we go. I did not switch targets before I did that. Ugh, I forget how you pull big in this dungeon. At least pick them up. I think I can do one more. That should be fine. Oh, this... Yeah, this is gonna be a big one, though. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking involve. Don't even worry about it. Oh my god. Jesus. Glad I involved that. I think we would have been fucking dead if I didn't. Oh, right. The boss is, like, right there. Okay, I guess we want to keep going. Okay, that was fine. Oh, there's the boss. Right. I just mixed up which room we were in. Uh-oh. Ninja die. So how about that? ninjas back. Nice. Fortunately, they did die, so they're not back in the fight. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Husky. Not really looking forward to this week, personally, but can't do much about it. Stop hitting me with that shit. Yeah, we should wait for the ninja. We want everyone here, because, don't think my gear's quite up to snuff for this, for tanking this dungeon. Most of my gear's like, oh god. Some of it is very bad. It's my first time healing a later instance. Sorry for any jank. All good. I think my gear's a bit bad for this late too, lol. I'll pull a little lighter, just to make it easier on both of us. Oh, shit. I gotta watch my fucking health. I do remember, I gotta remember also that I have Clemency too, so... Damn it. Oh, right, one of them's a fucking sprite. Do you cast or you do? Interrupt? I missed. Fuck. I hate tanking casters. We were all closer to... Y'all suck. I did the 2 DPS, run off to a different... There you go. throw everything I have at this fucking thing to damage it. Thank you. Okay, that was kind of overkill. Did it. I should keep an eye out for gear I can grab. Oh, right. You cast, and then your friends come. Huh. I didn't know you regened HP from that. It's amazing what you can learn when you look at the information you're being given by the video game. Yep. Okay, they're on high MP too, so healer's doing good. Yeah, my parents went on vacay yesterday after weeks of telling me it was this next Sunday, so I'm dealing with that along with my dad is my boss. I got partially watch over mum's store. Ouch, that fucking sucks. Yeah, both, well, my mum and stepdad are retired at this point. They pretty frequently go on vacays for months. Granted, they, like, just take a caravan up and just start driving around the country, so... Not exactly the most lavish vacations, but, you know... Oh, don't put them on the circles. Shit. Well, this is gonna be fun. I'll take the... Oh, no. Yeah, I can't take the Vault stack. I'm fucking tanking. Ugh. I only needed one of you. God. Oh. Oh, nice. Just in time. Fuck yes, proud of y'all. Ooh, I'll take those. Nice. Paladin gear I will immediately discard once I get to level 60. Alright, one more will do it. 5 minutes? Oh god, I'm not going to be able to do that one. What's this? Oh, okay, I've just got to escort him. That's fine. Sorry, buddy, you're on your own. Oops. The second the first enemy appeared. Oh no. VLR, why are you so much louder? So much louder, holy shit. Oh my god. Fuck you, YouTube. There we go. Oh. Every time. Finally hit the wall where I got level synced and I immediately forgot. Okay, now. Holy shit. They're blowing him up. Oh, I suppose Bard is... Oh no, they didn't have, the magic one up. Oh god, if we're destroying with, like, the Bard not using their good song on AoE, then Jesus. I think we're gonna be good. I think this might be a fast run. Hopefully, anyway. Well, Ryuzaki hasn't talked in a while, but if he's actually not here, I'm glad, because he's probably going to get PTSD from DSR flashbacks. Oh, I could have covered them, actually. Should try and do that next time. Who are they? Oh. God damn. Tearing them apart. I guess having a Sage is probably a big deal in that regard. Being the green DPS. Should have used the GCD stun, not the kick. Oh, right. Riot Blade restores MP now. Forgot about that. Yeah, good luck with work, Husky. Hope it's not too stressful.
I will not yield to you! I have the power! Down with you!
Oh, no. Why there? God damn it.
Down with you!
Yeah, you're dead. Oh, wrong way. We are fucking tearing through this. Oh shit, I missed one. Filthy rats. Oh, wait. There we go.
Filthy rats!
There it is. Why have... Hang on a second. I don't have Rat Jam? Oh.
Be done with you!
I need to fix that sometime soon. Oh. Ugh! Oh, it got me anyway. Fuck up.
And now the final cut! This shall be a mercy. You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
Wow, I'm really garbage at dodging that today.
Sickness must be purged.
Did I seriously not get fucking 50, level 60 off that? Are you serious? Oh my god. Ugh. I really have to do another one? Fuck. I did hear something about Rat Jam. Yeah, I don't have that on my, So I do have, what is it? BTTV emotes enabled. But you can only select so many of them. Or so many custom ones. And I don't have Rat Jam enabled. Which is eminently disappointing. Oh my god. Okay, well at least I got in immediately. I feel like this healer's gonna die just randomly. Oh wow, we actually killed... Damn, we killed that quick. Oh, right. We have a dancer and a samurai in the team. That makes sense. Wow, I still didn't land that. Damn. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna change the music real quick. Fuck it, I don't know. Probably want to turn that up a little bit. Oh, right, there was still... Why did I stop? Oh, right, they pulled and I just kind of went, oh, yes, this is the enemies we're killing. Yeah, it's there. Yay! I hit 60. There's all my 60 gear on now. we're gonna go. Oh, you can't be stunned. Well then. Oh my god, this still has the boob window on the male version. Good. Someone's still watching the cutscene. Someone was getting their pizza. Samurai no. Ugh. Oh, we got two? Oh no. did it. Nice. Now... Whoa. Now... we can go back to the job quest. There you are. All right. Constante looks as though he has suffered a tremendous shock. Terrible news, Aldine. 100 Eyes has been gravely wounded. There were wolves, and he fought them off as best as he could, but by the time the sentries came to his aid... I went to see him earlier, but he turned me away and bid me fetch you. For the life of me, I cannot imagine why. Yeah, I wonder why. House Durandare Leech? I will do what I can to ease his suffering. Wolves. Swivet wolves. I reckon I've earned it. So, time to settle one last account. Go to Solskjaer's grave, dig it up, take what you find and give it to the boy. Won't make up for what I did to my sworn brothers, but perhaps... it'll go a ways towards redressing the balance. Of course, what we've done to the boy ain't hardly indefensible, no matter what he says. What, forced him to do the thing that he wanted to do? I mean, you fucking forced me to take the goddamn stone and, like, play along with... Okay. 1/3 done, so sitting down and watching some. God damn, that was quick. Several foams beneath the cold, hard earth. You find not a coffin, but a small chest containing a gallant surcoat. Yeah. What have you done? He wasn't in there. But how can this be? Why would 100 Eyes lie to us? That bastard. I will have answers from him. From them both. Come, we're going back to Falcon's Nest. That is one fucking... All the Hellfire gear must look like this, practically. Well, maybe just like the melee versions, I guess. Probably look pretty similar. Oh, there's Papashan. Rest in peace, brother. We're too late. Jenlins and I had grown worried that it has come to this. I'm sorry. There was nothing more to be done. God damn it all. We must have words. Constante, I go to Landsgate. Look for me there. What was it all for? just died because of wolves. Where is this gonna go then? Like, are we just gonna storm the fucking Death's Embrace or something? Here we are. My comrade wishes to explain himself. Yeah, Solxagil. Why the lies, Solxagil? Was this all just some game to you? I had my reasons, as you will soon learn. It's a rather odd way of apologizing, Solxagil. I suggest you try again. I'm sorry for deceiving you, Constant. Faking your death, constructing an elaborate scenario for me to find your armor. To be honest, I'm astonished as I am offended. How could you have possibly orchestrated everything so perfectly? Doesn't matter how I did it, it matters why I did it. Oathkeeper is but a sword, Constate. True oaths are not forged in steel, they are sworn in the heart. To merely reclaim the sword will not suffice. It must be won by a worthy paladin. Only then will it, and our order, be restored to its former glory. I don't understand. Why not simply teach me the ways as you said you would? A sultan may move a man, a master may instruct his pupil, but only when that pupil moves himself can he become a paladin. That said, it did not account for Aldine's intervention. Aye. Master Papashan, as we discussed. Very well. Oh, is this like something being passed down to me and Constant then? Yeah. Right. So is that Solxagil's crystal, or? Oh no. What the fuck? What am I... I don't think this is good. The souls we paladins wield are embodiments of our will. Keeping to our oaths, they grow stronger, more dominant. In the presence of a particularly pure soul, others may be compelled to yield. But when two souls cannot reconcile, when one cannot establish dominance, it can spell disaster. That seems awfully inconvenient. Oh, you have no idea. As the discordance between two souls grows, the ether builds, and the souls grow unstable. Aye, their souls looked as though they were fit to burst with ether. Wait, you don't mean to say that their souls will be destroyed souls will be destroyed, do you? By the Fury. How do we stop it? You fight. Your souls demand it. You two cannot coexist as you are. One must rise above. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We are paladins. Defenders of the weak and needy. What madness is this that we must face each other in battle? But there is truly no other way. I will not renounce my oaths. I will become the paladin I was destined to be. If that means that we must fight, then so be it. Salkskill's word for it. Right. This is just so out of the blue. I don't understand why this was... Like, none of... Like... okay. I'm gonna have words about this when it finally comes. It's because I'm wearing the Hellfire armor, isn't it? Alright, let's do it. Oh no. Oh, buddy. Gonna guess that's probably a result of all my armor and shit. I'm truly so weak. No, Codsate. Nothing could be further from the truth. You fought with honor and purpose. Do not be ashamed. Salkskil. Impressive. Truly impressive. Intrigue and deception that would put Lord Lolorito to shame. What? Tell them the truth, Salkskil. The whole truth. Figured it out, have you? Do you still have the soul I left for you at the 100th throws? What? Oh, yes. Here. This soul once belonged to the first captain of the Sultan Sworn, the first paladin who wielded Oathkeeper. Once it shone with the resplendent light as Oathkeeper, as did Oathkeeper, but now both have lost their luster. Oh. I have the sword. Everything I have done, that I have made you all do, has been for the sole purpose of making it shine once more. Oh, so you're gonna defeat me. Of course, it's so simple. Wait, no, it's not. It's needlessly complicated. I must say, this is, like... This is way too close to that one Wizarding novel's wand rule shit, and it is one of the worst bits of writing in the entire series. Well, besides all the egregious shit, but, like, narrative device-wise, it's... Like, it's incomprehensible. We were doing this for no fucking reason, and it all just ends up in this, in one... What of your soul? The one you gave to Aldine when first you met? I yet have it, Salkskil. Take it, and restore Oathkeeper's light with your own. As a man has left the Sultan Sworn, he cannot return. The soul will no longer suffice. All I can do is show another the way, and ask that he do the same for his brothers and sisters. But he does not yet stand above all others. Not until he has bested me. Draw your sword, Aldine. The time has come. Alright. sake. Had to be right as the fucking cooldowns went off. At long last, a paladin who can make it shine again. Now I absorb all of your light. I am the one true paladin. Behold Oathkeeper, bestowed upon the first captain of the Sultan Sworn, stolen under my watch by the minions of the monetarists. For years I sought to reclaim it, to redeem myself for my failure. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. 30 years I aspired to those ideals. 30 years I tried to live up to the examples set by our founder, so revered that his very soul crystal would be set in Oathkeeper's pommel. But those legendary captains of Eld, the sword would shimmer with such brilliance that night would be as day. Yet for 30 years I wore it, it shined for me but once. That was before it was taken from me, before I forswore my oaths so I could reclaim it. Aldine, through all your trials and tribulations, you remain true to yourself and to Eorzea. You continue to be an inspiration to us all. Come, take up Oathkeeper. Raise it aloft and let it shine forth as a beacon unto all. How do I turn it on? Oh, there we go. I'm the captain now. Nah. You were always my first choice, Aldine. Consaint was incentive, motivation, though in the end he proved himself to be so much more. You're a right bastard, you know that. Doing all this just to make a bloody sword shine. Praise Salome that I found a proper mentor in Aldine. Ah! Well, I may not be the chosen one, but I'm still a free paladin. That is the path I have chosen for myself, and on it I will stay. Well said. It would not do for you to be so easily discouraged. Genlins, I leave matters here in your capable hands. And also replace that buckler, for God's sake. You've done it again, Aldine. Oathkeeper may not shine for me as it did for you, but perhaps in time it will. But even should it not, I will not lose heart, for a paladin's virtue is not in the radiance of his blade, but in the righteousness of his actions. By what we decide to do every day, we will be good men, or not. Solskjaer, Oathkeeper has returned to the Sultan Sworn. Will you not return to us as well? As a friend and ally, perhaps, but not as a brother. Some bonds once broken cannot be mended. I thank you, Aldine, for all you have done. How strange that we must turn to a free paladin rather than one of our own to show us the way. Yet I suppose it is not the first time, is it? Nope, nor will it be the last. The fuck was that? Okay. Still mean to ask how I planned it all? Don't. You wouldn't believe me anyway. Oh, that's bullshit. It seemed that some questions weren't meant to be answered, and we must simply deal with it. Really? Like, the actual real question of how he managed... that feels cheap as fuck. So that's it then? You're leaving? Uldar beckons, and besides, nothing left to teach you. And I wish you well on your journey, and pray that you find happiness there. I'm coming back, you know. There's an awful lot of work to be done in Falcon's Nest. I did make a promise to Hundred Eyes. Oh, then I shall see you when you return. Wait, so did Hundred Eyes actually die? We should head back too, Aldine. Is that a real thing that happened? Or was that just bullshit as well? This is so weird. Like, so it starts off all as a plan by Solskjaer, but then the one part of the story that's, but then it has to introduce an element that potentially wasn't planned by Solskjaer for no reason. Like, it's just completely arbitrary, and that's how the next step of the plan go? Oh my god, this quest is so weirdly written. What the fuck? I'm not quite sure what it was all for, but it seems to have ended well enough. Yeah, me neither! Like, for real! I suppose you ought to be, get back to your grand adventures, and me to my paladining, or whatever it is you call it. Right then. It's been a pleasure, Aldine. Oh, but I warn you. The next time we cross blades, I mean to win. Fare thee well. Establish dominance over your fellow paladins. Yeah. Thank you. Wait, really? Oh, no, it's a coffer, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Creed armor. Oh, okay, that's Solskjaer's armor then. Maybe? No, whatever. Alright, where are we going now? Yeah, I don't know, that... So... the quest starts off, and it's like, oh no, Solskjaer's dead, we have to, like, and this kid wants to take up his legacy, essentially, or at least get revenge. And then, by the second quest, it's like, oh, okay, you know, well, sorry, second quest, Solskjaer's dead, and, this kid wants to take up his legacy. By the third quest... this seems to be a bit too planned in advance. Why are the Death's Embraces part of this? Whatnot? the fourth quest is like, okay, no, someone's pulling our fucking leg here. Like, I think that's the quest that's basically nothing. Oh no, the one where we find out that Soxskill's potentially alive. Or that things aren't lining up. That's when we learn about... Yeah, that's the quest that was nothing. Then... we went to get... Where did we get the gloves from again? We got them from someone in the Death's Embrace. That's right. We went to Cloud Top and killed them off. And then we're like, no, this ain't right. Like, something is up here. Like, there are so many aspects of the... Okay. Clearly what they wanted to do is orchestrate a situation where the Warrior of Light and Constant would be forced to work together because honor, right? Like, Soxskill could not just come out and say, hey, I want to make Oathkeeper shine again. I need you two to train and fight each other, right? Because honor and bullshit and that. Like, I can imagine that there's some rules and shit. There's clearly, like, a hierarchy of paladins that's going on with the Soul Crystal thing. Sure, that makes sense, right? But instead of writing it in a way where we had to legitimately get there knowing that, like, this is all just explained to us within the last 2 quests, and then they don't explain any of the shit beforehand that doesn't make sense. So not only did they provide an unsatisfying conclusion to the lead up to those quests, but the explanation of what actually is happening is also unsatisfying. Fuck, no wonder Luca hated this quest. It's just all over the fucking place. Oh. Hold up. Where are we going? Oh. Wait, what? Does that really not appear on my map? Huh. Yeah, that's like... Yeah, wow, I'm really not a fan of that questline. That was really silly. Tournament of the Century. Genlins has an invitation in his pocket, and he's happy to see you. Ah, Aldine. Precisely the man I wish to see. I have something in my care for you. An invitation to a fighting tournament to be held at the Colosseum. Not just any tournament, mind you, but the prestigious Ul Cup, founded by His Royal Majesty Sasagan Ul Sisigan, first Sultan of Uldar. 'Tis nigh as old as the nation itself. Unless you wonder why you are unfamiliar with so old and prestigious a tournament, it's because it has not been held in generations. At the Sultana's behest, it has been revived, and she now extends an invitation to Eolzia's finest swordsman. Stands to reason that your name would appear among this exalted company, and doubt not but that her grace shall be pleased for your participation. So, can we expect you to fight in the tournament? Sure, where do I sign up? Wonderful. By witnessing you in combat, I dare say all of us Sultan Sworn, both fresh recruits and veterans alike, stand to gain something in our duty to protect. The champion will be awarded a tome said to hold the secret techniques of the first captain of the Sultan Sworn. With such an enticing prize on offer, no small number of invitees have already confirmed their participation, myself included. You should confirm yours as well by making yourself known to the tournament registrar on the Royal Promenade. See, this I like. Already, this seems like a far better setup than the last quest. Where it's like, hey, a lot of paladins are competing over secrets of the Sultan Sworn. Because of course they are. Go on, then. And plus, it kind of comes back to the gladiator roots, too, which is nice. Greetings to you, good sir. You are come to enter the Yule Cup? Your invitation, if you would be so kind. An invitation to participate in the Yule Cup, a prestigious tournament pitting the realm's greatest swordsmen against one another. Yes, everything appears to be in order. On behalf of the committee, I bid you welcome to the tournament. Wait, you're participating too? Think that I might have a chance to cross... Oh, to think that I might have a chance to cross swords with a fabled hero such as you. Tournament cannot begin soon enough. You needn't wait long, for the opening ceremony will begin any time now. I'm told a number of participants have already gathered before the Gladiators Guild. Perhaps you might like to join them. God, I actually want to go over that last quest line and figure out why it seems so bad. I'm actually curious what makes me think that thing was as muddled as it was. Oh, of course, Constance's here. Aldine, it's good to see you. Am I correct in assuming that you are participating in the tournament? Wonderful. Raw though I still am, I also received an invitation. Captain Genland's work, I suspect. But know that I do not intend to simply make up the numbers. Since last we met, I have trained without cease. Such improvements I have made, I hope to demonstrate to you in a rematch. The one thing that could be boring about this is the fact that we may just stay in Ul'dah for this entire thing. Which, I like the concept enough that I'm okay with that, but yeah. You got business with me? Too bad. I got none with you. Leave me be and find someone else to bother, like Myla. You're fighting in the tournament? You look pretty strong, but it's Black Altus that's gonna win. That's Lotus. Black Lotus. Yeah, what he said. He's the strongest and he always protects me. If you fight him, you better watch out. Let's see. Lotus is the strongest. If you fight him, you better watch out. Okay. A wine. Oh, Aldine, you've spoken with the captain. He is holding on to your invitation. Yeah, I got it. Already entered. Marvelous. We're all looking forward to witnessing your skill at arms. And if the gods are good, I shall witness them up close and personal. Handelo. Ah, Aldine. Pleasure as always. Are you perchance entering the tournament? Well then, this has become infinitely more interesting. Lest you wonder, I am joining the field as a representative of the Temple Knights. For the honor of our order, I have every intention of winning. Do not hold back, my friend, because neither will I. Franz. What can I do for you this most beauteous of afternoons? Shall I sign your flyer with my mark, perhaps? Yeah, I'm in the tournament, Dick. A contestant? Really? Well then, you would do well to pray you are not drawn against me. For my beauteous skills, your defeat is all but assured. I see. Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Oh my god. Is that actually gonna be fucking, the dude who was banished from the fucking, well, not banished, but didn't return. Whatever the fuck. I'm really glad when this shit happens, when it comes back to the guilds in some way. Well, if it isn't Aldine, that you would visit us at this juncture could only mean one thing. You're entering the Ul Cup? You bet. Good, good. You're one of our very best, and it pleases me to see you continue seeking new challenges. Words. Mark my words, this will be a challenge the likes of which you have never experienced. This tournament brings together the realm's finest. If you are to rise above them, nothing less than complete preparation will suffice. Speaking of preparation, have you been advised of the rules? Absolutely not. Then allow me to explain. The tournament is elimination. You lose, you go home. You win, you advance to the next match, and it goes on until a champion emerges. Combatants are initially divided into two groups, Nald and Thal. Sounds fancy, but they're simply labels given to two branches of the tournament tree. Look, Aldine, one of your potential opponents. Knowing is half the battle, and you do well to learn all you can of the competition. Oh dear, is it that time already? The opening ceremony is about to commence. Shall we then? Oh man, if this becomes like a Golden Sun like tournament arc where you actually learn about the fighters, or you have to do shit in preparation for fights, that would actually be cool. Ladies and gentlemen, today I bid you welcome to the Coliseum for a truly special event. To introduce it gives me great pleasure to call upon Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Namo. Generations ago, my ancestor, Sasagan ul Sisigan, founded a tournament to celebrate the skill of our nation's finest swordsmen. 100 years have passed since it was last held. By this declaration, I do hereby revive the Ul Cup. Let it be known that all proceeds from this event shall go towards our continuing refugee relief efforts. My dear combatants, my fellow citizens and I look forward to an inspiring performance from all of you. May Naldthal give strength to your sword arms. It's a neat way to tie in that little plot point, actually. Thank you, Your Grace. Next, I would invite Master Adrien, Colosseum columnist for the Mithril Eye, to share some insights into our combatants. What are your impressions of the field, Adrien? Well, Dow, I'd say it's as a diverse a field as I've seen on the Blood Sands. In addition to everyone's favorite gladiators and your friendly neighborhood Sultan Swan, we have an Ishgardian knight as well as an acclaimed adventurer. Truly a colorful cast of characters, all of whom bring their unique take on swordplay. Such an eclectic mix of fighting styles clashing. Would you say that we're in for a veritable treat for the senses? Yes, I would, Dower. At this stage, it's anyone's guess who will claim the title, but one thing is certain. When the match bell rings, you cannot afford to bat your eyelids. Keep watching this space, for the preliminary rounds are about to begin. This is unironically, the, best setup for this quest line so far. And that's not happening until 63. Of fucking course. In Thol's name. Expecting gaze tells you that the time has come. You know what? I'll leave it there for tonight. This is a good place to leave it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that questline was about. Jesus Christ. I legit do not understand why it went the way it did. So, yeah, again, to kind of reiterate what happened. We start off, we receive something from Papashan, tells us, hey, I got word from Sulksagil. Well, no, yeah, the first quest is just nothing. It's basically set up for, you're gonna go help Sulksagil once you level up. You get to the second quest. Sulksagil's dead. This kid wants to become a paladin. Okay, cool. We'll help him. They find the boots that, he found the boots and, resized them and shit. And then, yeah, we move on from there. Then the second one is, we go off to Tailfeather. Oh, yeah. So we learn a bit about, why, yeah, it's so weird, because there's, really different beats to all of it. The setup with Sulksagil dying leads to the boots. Then we learn about Tailfeather and the reason that Consaint wants to be a paladin. Then, very soon after, we fight Death's Embrace again, and they have a piece of armor that doesn't quite make sense for them to have. Oh, we followed the map one time to get them as well, and find the headpiece along the way, and then go forward and keep, thwarting, the Death's Embrace. Then, we come back to find that... Well, we go back and talk to, was it 100 Eyes? Before we go to the chest... before we go back to the grave and talk to, Papashan and... Oh, sorry, Genlands, I mean. So yeah, then it's okay, well, we want to get Oathkeeper back, but we also want to stick it to Death's Embrace. But by that point, we're well, This doesn't make sense. They don't have Oathkeeper. What are we going to do then? And then in the last quest, it just all comes out. But the thing is that every step up to that point was a plan for the last quest, right? But they don't explain how any of the stuff before it made sense. Like, why did the Death's Embrace have Solskjaer's armor? Why were they not just selling it off if they were doing it so hard? Why did sorry, I won't get to 100 Eyes Death just yet. But, like, there's a lot of questions that are there. Like, how did Solskjaer get the Death's Embrace to play along? And they explicitly do not answer it to any degree. So that, like, already you've got something unsatisfying. But then the whole setup with, like, but this was really a thing to make sure that Constante became a true paladin. And then, but that was just a step to make sure that you two could fight and find the dominant paladin. But that was just, like, there's just so many, like, unnecessary complications to it, and there's nothing compelling about it, because we were never attached to it at all. There's, like, no emotional, like, any emotion that comes from Constante trying to become a paladin and maybe struggling is just completely whisked away because he just becomes a paladin. Like, none of that had any emotional payoff. All the shit with the Death's Embrace was a means to an end, so we don't even learn what the fuck happened to them. Besides, maybe that Solskjaer, I guess it's implied that he beat them into submission? I don't fucking know. And then the whole ending thing just does away with everything else, and is just like, oh yeah, here's Oathkeeper, okay, cool. Oh, but it doesn't shine for... Like, I just needed to see it shine again, so we're gonna hand it off to the guy that explicitly doesn't make it shine because... Like, there's just no investment that pays off. There's no emotional stuff that pays off. It's just, it's just a mess. It's a fucking mess, narratively. And then, like, but it doesn't even make sense that, like, that fucking 100 Eyes dies in terms of the narrative either. Like, what did that do? 100 Eyes dies, and he tells us probably a thing he would have told us anyway, because the plan was for us to find the armor to give to Constante. So why did the writers choose him to die? To, like, push it forward more? But that can't have been Solskjaer's plan. And clearly it wasn't, because like, by his own admission, he didn't assume we would do it. And maybe he should have said that. It's just like, look, I threw together something, you came into the mix, and the rest I just did on the fly. Like, this was all reaction. He got bored writing stuff, so we killed him. Yeah, like, really, like, there's no difference. Like, but that's the thing, like, 100 Eyes wasn't even the person that was helping us along. He was someone that was lying to us. So, like, when Constante comes back to question him, the problem isn't, oh no, 100 Eyes gave his life or whatever, or, oh, it's really sad that he died. It's, fuck, he didn't answer our questions. Because we never get any answers to anything. Oh my god. I remember Lucas saying that she just fucking hated the Paladin Heavensward questline, and yeah, I completely get that now. It's just a fucking mess. There's no, like, you can't get invested in any of it because it keeps turning. Like, it keeps twisting every fucking quest. And by the end, it's just like, here's like 5 twists or he's like 2 or 3 twists in a row that you couldn't possibly get invested in. It's like, okay, cool. So we did all that to make sure that my soul crystal shined, so that I could hold a blade that shined, so that you could all have it back. Not shining. Like, it didn't even establish enough of the Paladin, Creed, Oath, Crystal interconnection enough that I understand that that was important. Because it really feels like they just needed to feel better at the end of the day. Fuck, what a mess. Anyway, Tournament Arc is, like, legit a great fucking setup for this Paladin questline, so I'm happy with that. and I hope it goes somewhere better, because I will be really disappointed if this goes nowhere as well. But yeah. So, I am, I'll probably be streaming Wednesday night, to do some of the Tataru quest line, because new patch, new quest line, I've got to do that. Don't know if I'll stream Thursday night. I might do it just to get, like, the rest, whatever's left of the quest line out of the road. I don't know how much there's gonna be. It might be over in a night, might be 2 nights. Depending on how that goes, Elden Ring Friday night, and then actually for real this time, Devil May Cry. Last 2 weekends have been kind of a mess, which is unfortunate, but I also kind of needed time to rest up, so yeah. Like, I want to get more consistent, but at the same time, if I'm feeling like shit, like, I'm not gonna stream, so hopefully this week doesn't kick my ass. That would be nice. So, yeah. That's about it, then. So thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.